Hi, I'm Miss Sheldon from the Glenwood Springs Branch Library, and welcome to Storytime. Today we're going to read a story about a snowman. You see my friend Snowman back here? This story is called The Biggest, Best Snowman by Margery, Cuyler, and it is written with permission from Scholastic Press. There's the picture. Let's get started. The Biggest, Best Snowman. Little Nell lived with Big Mama, Big Sarah, and Big Lizzie in a big house in a big snowy wood. Big Mama, Big Sarah, Big Lizzie had a big, blustery voices. They had big, talky friends, and they had big, loud parties. When little Nell asked, "Can I help?" Big Mama, Big Sarah, Big Lizzie shook their heads and said, "No, you can't. You're too small." "Yes, I can," said little Nell. "And no, I'm not." "No, you can't," they said. "And yes, you are." She looks a little small there, doesn't she? But not that small. So little Nell would go into the big snowy wood. She would sit and watch the snow fall from the sky. She would walk under the bare-branched trees. She would play with her friends, Reindeer, Hare, and Bear Cub. See them all marching through the snow there? Reindeer, Bear Cub, Hare, and little Nell. One day, Bear Cub said to little Nell, "Can you show us how to make a snowman?" "No, I can't," said little Nell. "I'm too small." "Yes, you can," said the animals. "And no, you're not." "But I am small," said little Nell. "My family won't let me do anything. I could never make a snowman." "How do you know unless you try?" asked Bear Cub. "We'll help you." Little Nell sighed. "Well, maybe." She's thinking hard about it there, isn't she? Yeah. What do you think will happen next? Do you think they'll build a snowman? Little Nell got down on her knees. She carefully patted and matted and batted the snow into a tiny ball. She rolled it and rolled it and rolled it to Reindeer, and Reindeer nudged it and nudged it and nudged it to Hare. Hare kicked it and kicked it and kicked it to Bear Cub. Bear Cub rolled it and rolled it and rolled it until it stopped, thud, by the edge of a big icy pond. "Now what?" asked Reindeer. "The snowman needs a middle," said little Nell. "How do we do that?" said Hare. Little Nell bit her lip. She got down on her knees, and she carefully patted and matted and batted another tiny snowball. She rolled it and rolled it and rolled it to Reindeer. Reindeer nudged it and nudged it to Hare. Hare kicked it and kicked it to Bear Cub. Bear Cub rolled it and rolled it until, thud, it came to a stop. He pushed it on top of the other snowball. "Now what?" he asked. "It needs a head," cried little Nell. She patted and matted and batted another tiny snowball. And then she rolled it to Reindeer. Reindeer nudged it to Hare. Hare kicked it to Baby Bear. Bear Cub stuck it on top of the other two snowballs. Look at that, way on top. That's a big snowman, isn't it? Little Nell and the animals stood back and looked at their snowman. "Something's missing," said Hare. "The face," said Little Nell. "How do we do that?" asked the animals. "I think we need help," said Little Nell. She whistled for the birds to come. Crow, cardinal, and sparrow flew down from the trees. "Could you make a face for our snowman?" she asked. Crow fetched 2 pieces of bark for the eyes. Cardinal found an old pink sock for the nose. Sparrow brought raisins for the mouth. See the face starting to take shape on the snowman? Little Nell handed her green scarf to the birds. They wound it and wound it and wound it around the snowman's neck. Then they added 2 sticks for arms. The snowman was finally finished. Little Nell and the animals gazed up at their creation. "Wow," said the animals. "Wow," said Little Nell. It was almost lunchtime. Little Nell said goodbye to her friends, bye-bye, and walked home through the big snowy wood. Big Mama, Big Sarah, and Big Lizzie were waiting for her. "Where have you been?" they asked in their big, blustery voices. "I was building a great big snowman," answered Little Nell. "How could somebody as little as you build a great big snowman?" asked Big Lizzie. "Come and see," said Little Nell. I don't think they're giving Little Nell very much credit, do you? So Big Mama, Big Sarah, and Big Lizzie followed Little Nell through the big snowy wood to the snowman. Look at that. Looks like Big Mama's carrying the other 2 on a sled. As they looked up, their mouths dropped open and their arms dropped to their side. "Wow," they said. "You built that?" "Yes, I did," said Little Nell, "with the help of my friends." "That's the biggest, best snowman that ever was," said Big Mama. "Yes, it is," said Little Nell, with a huge smile on her face. Look at that. That's even bigger than Big Mama, isn't it? "Will you come and help us make a big, yummy lunch?" asked Big Sarah. "No, she can't," said Big Lizzie. "She's still too small." "Yes, I can," said Little Nell, "and no, I'm not." "Yes, you can," said Big Mama. "And yes, you will," she said. Big Mama gave Little Nell a big sloppy kiss. Smooch. Big Sarah gave Little Nell a big squeezy hug. "Ow!" she said. Big Lizzie stuck her big nose in the air. Huff. Little Nell's friends lifted her to the top of the snowman. All the way to the top. "Hooray," said Little Nell. Does it look like does the snowman have more things on it now? I see an extra scarf. Do you see that? There's Little Nell's green scarf, and then there's her yellow scarf that came from Big Mama, didn't it? And then there's a little ornament that came off of Big Lizzie's earrings, and a candy cane that Big Sarah had. Or was it the other way around? I'm not sure. See? There's Lizzie's candy cane. I have to go back a little bit. See? There's the scarf, and there's the earrings, and there's the candy cane. And they all gave it up for the big snowman. They all shared, didn't they? So did you know when you're sharing a book with your child, it doesn't mean that you just have to just reading the words as they're on the page. It can also mean just talking to your child about the pictures, or having the child tell you the story. And let's hear what the child has to say about it. And this all helps with it helps the child develop narrative skills for future reading. So let's go on now and let's do a little rhyme. I've got a couple little helpers here. Here's my bunnies. And we're going to do a little rhyme called the Chubby Little Snowman. And this is my chubby little snowman right here. So, the chubby little snowman had a little carrot for a nose. Along came a bunny, looking for his, and what do you suppose? That hungry little bunny, looking for his lunch, ate that snowman's carrot nose. Mum, nibble, nibble, crunch. Let's try that one more time. Let's use this bunny this time. Okay, we'll put the nose back on, Mr. Snowman. Ready? A chubby little snowman had a carrot for a nose. Along came a bunny, and what do you suppose? That hungry little bunny, are you hungry? Looking for his lunch, ate that snowman's carrot, nibble, nibble, crunch. No more bunny's nose, or no more snowman's nose. So thanks for joining us this week. And I'm Miss Sheldon in Glenwood, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.